When I want to change someone's mind, let's say someone is very much opposed to something and it's my job to change their mind about it. I want them to first not oppose the thing that I'm introducing, but then I eventually want them to support it. If I shame them, if I call them deniers of the thing I feel should be supported, or if I call them idiots for not supporting the thing that I support, we know that they entrench. They get deeper in the thing they already believe in. What's happening in the brain there?
Yeah, so when you say entrenched, you mean like their beliefs are becoming further reinforced.
Yes.
Yeah. So in that case, when a person's beliefs are attacked and they respond defensively, there could be a variety of biological and psychological factors that reinforce these very beliefs. So firstly, because our beliefs are so intertwined with our sense of identity and our self-concept, a person might perceive criticism or even harsh criticism of those beliefs as a personal threat to their identity. So this triggers an individual to engage in motivated reasoning, which involves defending their beliefs and becoming even more convicted to those values so as to protect their sense of self. And this is a more psychological concept. But with that said, when an individual's identity is threatened, this is perceived as a threat and triggers a stress response, which we know has many effects. So for one, the amygdala becomes activated, creating a very emotional response, and the prefrontal cortex at the same time becomes less activated. And this is called the amygdala hijacked, because activity in the amygdala overrides activity in the prefrontal cortex. And typically this would be adaptive in a life-threatening situation because you need to act quicker than you think. But in this scenario, even if one person is factually correct, the stressed individual is experiencing decreased prefrontal cortex activity that would impair or prevent their ability to think critically about what the person is saying. And another thing that happens during a stress response is our focus and attention narrows on the immediate threat, which is the person, while filtering out other information. And this so-called tunnel vision reduces our ability to think about the information that's being relayed. So instead, we're more likely to form an association between the person who is attacking us and the values and opinions that they're trying to relay. And this would reinforce the avoidance of learning about or having those particular views. So we're going to avoid being associated with that thing because we see it as a threat to our identity.